A large majority of golfers, for some unknown reason, except for the fact that they're told to do it, um, are too much in their heels with their rear end too far behind them. I was actually taught or read Ben Hogan's book. A lot of people have, and older generations of golfers are told to sit back on a bar stool. Well, I think they misinterpreted what he was suggesting, because you've never played a sport like that in your life, and now that we understand biomechanics, you need your hips over your ankles. You need to have ankle flexion with tilt to your shin. When you're back like this, your shins are coming straight up out of your shoe, your weight's in your heels. So what I get clients to do is I get them to get up on their tiptoes and hit shots. You'll be shocked how clean you can make a turn and hit the ball, because we put a premium on balance, but it also stacks you. It makes you more athletic and more imbalanced. And biomechanically, we now understand these things. So when you get up on your tiptoes, the ball may have to go out a little bit further. When you come down, you may have to get your feet underneath you a little bit, but it should feel very, very athletic, like every other sport you've ever played. That allows you to be in balance. If you're back here, it feels very stable, but the minute you take that club away, your brain starts fighting your self-preservation. Early release is more often than calls because you're back here, and so your brain immediately starts reshifting you. People are trying to fix early release at impact. It probably happened well before then, because your brain is struggling with finding a solution, because hitting the ball is at a premium and you're fighting your self-preservation. The other thing that you need to realize is that in an effort to get more turn, or just what we misperceive as rotation, most amateurs get too deep in that heel. And so this drill also gives you an opportunity to feel internal rotation, because if you maintain this angle, you can turn. Feel like you're turning your pelvis over your toe. It's internal rotation. That's actually what creates power in golf. If you get in this heel and lose all these angles, you're making life a lot harder. You're going to have a hard time getting back to your left side, which most amateurs struggle with in the first place. So again, bringing other realities of life, sports specifically, into golf, you've never played anything in your life in your heels. It's hard to even balance in your heels, let alone take a swing. Do it enough, you can probably do it. It's just not the best way to do it. You're going to start sacrificing other things that will help you be a better golfer. So things like this that have been taught for generations, literally 40, 50, 60 years, because somebody either misinterpreted what a professional said, or somebody just, that's what they did. That doesn't mean it's good for you. I can catch things like that because I've done just about every single one of them. I also use technology, which allows me to see things that, quite frankly, nobody can see. I have pressure mapping, which allows you to understand how you're using the ground. K-motion captures your swing in 3D. It makes sure your sequencing is in order. All these things nobody can see. I'm not trying to make you a robot or tell you how bad your swing is. More times than not, 9 times out of 10, I'm telling people, you've got a great swing. You just don't understand the one piece of it that's causing problems for you. Drills, instruction, and technology. Every high-level player is using technology. You have to be at a level out there that you can't afford to be guessing. So hopefully you found this useful. I'm going to be making more content. I think instruction is it's very subjective, and it's been based on 30, 40, 50 years of he said, she said, I feel this, you should feel this. If you're being set up for failure, guess what you're going to get? You're going to get failure, and it's frustrating. I've had symptoms identified. I haven't had the illness identified when I've had lessons, and when you fix a symptom, you're going to create more symptoms, and it's probably going to get worse, and that is so frustrating. Most people are doing so much more right than wrong. They just don't know. And social media has opened up Pandora's box. And when you've got somebody that you're paying potentially, or watching somebody that's got 1 million followers, doesn't necessarily mean they're telling you the things you need to be doing. I'm exhibit A on that. So hopefully you'll keep subscribed to the channel for more content. Best thing to do is come see me for a lesson, and let me help you get better at golf. Thanks.